Every road in India has a story to tell. From the smallest village lane to the busiest city highway, each sign, color, and symbol you see carries a message. Road signs are more than pictures. They are a language that keeps people safe, organized, and aware. But the truth is, many drivers in India never learn to read this language properly. This first module will help you understand how to read that language, how signs, shapes, and colors work together to guide you and protect others. Signs are more than pictures. They organize movement, warn about risks, and guide you to services. Reading them is a core driving skill. Road signs regulate movement, warn of hazards, and guide drivers. When you understand them well, you stay calm, avoid confusion, and keep traffic moving smoothly. Learning signs is not only for a test, it is for your safety and for everyone who shares the road. Every sign you meet is either warning, regulatory, or informatory. Keep that trio in mind as we go through examples. Triangle represent warning, circles represent rule or restriction, rectangles represent information, red represents stop prohibition, yellow represents caution, blue represents information. Combine shape and color to read sign, meaning on the road instantly. For example, as seen on the slide, blue rectangle means information. Resting place tells you a safe stop is available ahead. Another blue rectangle. The first aid post indicates where medical assistance is available on the road. Follow the trio rule. A red rectangle triangle means warning. Narrow bridge. Ahead. Slow down. Keep left and avoid overtaking. For when it gets too noisy in different areas, you find a red circle means prohibition. Horn prohibited marks a silent zone where vehicles are not allowed to honk. Don't be like the thousands of people who ignore this sign and help ensure Grandma and Grandpa can sleep as long as they'd like. Planning on making a turn at a busy junction. If you see a red circle with a barred right arrow, that turn is not allowed. Go straight and choose the next legal right. Next up, looking for a legal spot? A blue rectangle with a parking symbol and a right indicator means parking on the right allowed. Park only on the right side where the sign applies. You may find other signs for the opposite side of the road. Pay close attention to the specified side. On to one of the most common and important signs. AY triangle with people walking means pedestrian crossing ahead. This area is usually represented by a zebra pattern spread from one side of the road to the other. Slow down, scan both sides, and be ready to stop. People always come first at a crossing. Need to turn around? A barred U arrow means U-turn prohibited. Continue to the next legal turnaround, safer for you and for others. New area and unsure about the lane. A one-way board tells you traffic moves in a single direction. Enter from the correct side and never drive against the arrow. Approaching a junction that feels busy? An inverted triangle means give way, drivers must slow down and proceed only when it is safe. Slow down, check both sides, let the main road pass, then join safely. Similarly, at some junctions, you have only one safe option. A blue circle with a left arrow means compulsory turn left. Follow it, and the traffic will stay safe and controlled. You may also find the same sign for the opposite direction. Red octagon means stop. Come to a complete halt, look carefully, and move only when it is safe. Quick recap. Triangle warns. Circle sets rules. Rectangle informs. Red is strict. Yellow is caution. Blue guides. Before you start the engine, read the road. Every correct sign you follow keeps someone safe and helps them reach home. Quick thought. When traffic gets busy and bumper to bumper, what do? Well, don't panic. In this module, we will make lane discipline simple and stress-free. Good lane discipline keeps traffic calm, predictable, and safe. It reduces sudden braking, side scrapes, and road rage. When everyone holds a lane, everyone gets home faster. Keep to your lane and hold a steady path. Use the right lane only to overtake, then move back. Do not drive on the shoulder. Do not block a faster vehicle if you can safely move left. Ready to change lanes? Do this in order. First, switch on your turn signal well in advance. Next, check both mirrors and do a quick shoulder glance for blind spots. Then, move only when the gap is clear and your speed matches the lane. Abrupt lane changes cause side hits. Smooth signaling and steady movement keep everyone predictable. On a 4-lane road, overtake from the right only. Make sure the road ahead is clear and the driver in front has signaled that it is safe. Complete the pass, then return to your lane without cutting in. Correct side overtaking improves visibility and avoids confusion. Planning a right turn? Set up early. Move to the extreme right lane well before the junction. Signal, slow a little, and hold your line. This shows your intention clearly and stops last-second swerves across lanes. If a crash happens, your actions matter. Stop immediately and help the injured person get medical aid. Share your name and contact with authorities or witnesses. Report the incident to the police as soon as possible. Never flee the scene. Quick, responsible help can save a life. Overtaking can feel risky. One word will keep it simple and safe. SAGE. S is for see ahead. Look far up the road, check mirrors, and a quick shoulder glance. A stands for assess the gap. Is there enough clear space to pass and to return? G is for go decisively. Signal, add a little speed, hold a straight line. And finally, E means exit, back safely. When you can see the vehicle you passed in your mirror, signal, return to your lane carefully, and cancel the indicator. Keep SAGE in your head whenever you're overtaking on the road. A dead giveaway for a safe overtake lies in the following factos. Only overtake when all three are true. 1. You can see far enough ahead. 2. Road markings and signs allow it. 3. There is no junction, pedestrian crossing, curve, bridge, or speed breaker close by. If you observe an absence of even one of these situations, wait. Because at the end of the day, it's more about reaching your destination than the amount of time you took to get there. We're driving on roads, not racetracks. Sometimes indicators fail, or you ride a two-wheeler, you need to get crafty. If a driver's arm is raised and moved in a slow circle, it means please stop from behind. Hand signals are the backup language of the road. See the gesture, slow smoothly, and be ready to stop. That's Indian roads for you. Always overtake on the right side of the vehicle ahead. Passing on the right keeps you visible and away from oncoming traffic. Check mirrors, signal right, pass cleanly, and return only when you can see the other vehicle in your mirror. Only overtake when the driver in front allows it and the road ahead is clear. Look for a signal or a safe gesture, then check mirrors and a quick shoulder glance. Use the horn only where it is allowed. Make sure there is enough space to pass and to come back without blocking anyone. Now, it's time for the don'ts. Do not overtake when it creates danger or confusion. No passing on curves, hilltops, or narrow roads. No passing when another vehicle is already overtaking. No passing near pedestrian crossings, junctions, or intersections. No passing when approaching a bridge, railway crossing, or school zone. Waiting prevents head-on crashes and keeps you in one piece. Left side passing is allowed only in one case. The vehicle ahead has signaled a right turn and moved toward the center of the road. If that is true and the left is fully clear, pass gently on the left, then return to the lane. If you cannot see far ahead, do not pass. Fog, dust, heavy rain, glare, or a blind turn cuts your view and your reaction time. Hold your lane, rebuild your gap, and wait for a clear stretch. Curves hide oncoming traffic and shorten your view. Overtaking on or near a bend is not safe. Stay patient. Let the road straighten. Check again, and only then plan the pass. Narrow bridges have little space and no escape room. Do not attempt a pass on a bridge. Cross fully, create a safe gap, and wait for open road before overtaking. Say it one more time with me. See ahead. Mirrors, shoulder glance, road clear. Assess the gap. Enough room to pass and to return without rushing. Go decisively. Signal right. Build smoothly. Pass without weaving. Exit back safely. Signal left. Return when the other vehicle is fully in your mirror. Cancel the signal. Speed is not just a number. It decides how much time you have to react and how hard you will hit if things go wrong. In this module, we keep speed simple with another crafty acronym. PACE. SAFE stands for see the sign, adjust speed, follow a time gap, ease your inputs. Say it once. See, adjust, follow, ease. Use SAFE on every road. Read and follow the posted limit. Limits change by area and signs. If you miss a board, match a safe speed and look out for the next sign. Limits are a ceiling, not a target. Slow down for rain, fog, night, potholes, markets, school zones, and work zones. Keep a safe gap from the vehicle ahead. Use the 3-second rule. Pick a roadside object. When the front car passes it, you should pass it about 3 seconds later. Increase the gap when you speed up, when it rains, or when visibility is poor. This buffer gives you time to react if the front vehicle brakes suddenly. Defensive driving means expecting mistakes and staying ready. Scan mirrors often, read the road ahead, obey signals, and never assume others will follow the rules. If someone cuts in, ease off, create space, and reset your safe gap. Calm choices prevent crashes. Speed limits change by vehicle type and location. Near schools, many vehicles must slow to about 25 kilometers per hour. On national highways, typical limits are 60 for trucks and higher for light cars as posted. Two-wheelers and heavy vehicles have lower limits in cities and on GAT roads. Always follow the sign on that road. Local rules outrank memory. A learner must be guided by an approved driving instructor with a valid license. Good supervision means coaching on mirrors, signals, braking, and hazard spotting, not just steering. Keep the lesson calm and clear. Explain one skill at a time, and stop if the learner is stressed. On long downhills, shift to a lower gear to use engine braking. Do not ride the brakes. They can overheat and fade. Pick the right gear early, control speed smoothly, and leave extra space. Before a right bend, keep well to the left. This improves your view and leaves room for oncoming vehicles. Slow before the curve, steer smoothly through it, and accelerate only when the road straightens. At a blind junction, stop behind the stop line. Creep forward slowly while scanning left and right. Proceed only when you can clearly see that it is safe. Patience here prevents side impacts. Never roll downhill in neutral. Neutral disconnects the engine from the wheels, your braking becomes weak, speed can run away, and you may lose grip. Stay in gear, use engine braking, and keep full control. Good etiquette is safe, calm, and respectful driving. It keeps traffic flowing and prevents fights and crashes. Think of the road as a shared space, not a race. Etiquette on the road is simple. Be clear, be calm, and be kind. Use indicators. Avoid needless honking. Give way to ambulances and show patience in traffic. In an emergency, park safely, switch on hazard lights, and help without creating more risk. Good manners behind the wheel keep everyone safe. See a crossing ahead and going straight. Shift to the middle lane early, at least 50 meters before the junction. No last-second lane cuts. Early positioning makes traffic smoother and keeps everyone's view clear. Someone is closing in fast and flashing headlights. Stay calm. Ease off the accelerator a little. Check mirrors, and move left when it is safe. Let them pass. Do not race, brake suddenly, or take it personally. Courtesy prevents clashes. Ambulances and fire engines are on duty to save lives. They have the right of way. Your job is to notice early, signal, and create a clear path. A few seconds from you can mean life for someone else. Red or blue beacons approaching means an active emergency. Keep to the left and slow down so the vehicle can pass safely. Blocking or chasing an emergency vehicle is dangerous and punishable. Yield quickly, then merge back smoothly. On a bike, use both brakes together, front and rear, squeeze smoothly, do not grab. Balanced braking shortens stopping distance and keeps the bike stable, especially on wet or uneven roads. Horns are for danger, not anger. Near hospitals, courts, and schools, keep your horn off unless there is immediate risk. Noise hurts patients, students, and neighbors. Save the horn for real warnings. This sign means honk briefly where visibility is poor, like bends, curves, or hilly roads. One short toot to alert unseen traffic, then move on. Warn, do not startle. Ambulance in your mirror. Indicate, move to the side, make space, and allow free passage. Do not speed ahead of it or tailgate. Help it through, then rejoin safely. At a marked crossing with people waiting, stop fully and let them cross. Pedestrians have the right of way, a complete stop, a quick check left and right, then roll forward only when the crossing is clear. This is how we build a safer road culture. A short way to remember and use everything you learned in this module is CARE. CARE stands for courtesy, alertness, right of way, empathy. Say CARE before you drive and use it on the road. Joining from a side road? Main road traffic goes first. Pause at the line, look right, left, then right again, and merge only when there's a clear gap. Predictable merging prevents intersection crashes and keeps everyone moving. Welcome to Module 6. We're nearly at the end. Parking is not just where you leave the car, it is how you keep the road safe for everyone who still needs to use it. Remember Park It, position safely, abide signs, reserve space for others, keep wheels secure, incline technique on slopes, and turn on hazards only when needed. Let's make smart parking a habit. Parking is not just where you leave the car, it is how you keep the road moving for everyone. In this module, we will keep one mnemonic in mind, PARK. P for place your vehicle only in marked or allowed spots. A for allow access to gates and emergencies. R for read the signs and road markings. K for keep hazards on only when you must stop. Let's apply PARK as we go. First, sensitive places. Hospitals, fire stations, police stations, and schools need clear, open entrances at all times. Even if there is no sign, do not park at or near these gates. A blocked entrance can delay an ambulance by minutes, and minutes save lives. Use PARK, allow access is the A. Only park where it is clearly allowed, such as marked bays or designated lots. When you park, leave space for others to pass, do not block driveways, and keep your car parallel where required. If you are unsure, move on and find a marked spot. Use PARK. Place only in allowed areas and read the signs. Never park at entrances of hospitals, schools, or government offices. Do not stop over fire hydrants. Avoid bridges, sharp curves, or narrow roads where a stopped car becomes a blind obstacle. Do not park at pedestrian crossings, intersections, or bus stops. These rules prevent sudden braking and sideswipes. Stopping on an uphill. After you stop, apply the parking brake firmly so the car does not roll back. Turn the wheels slightly toward the curb or roadside to prevent movement if the brake slips. On steep slopes, the handbrake is your friend. Use PARK. Keep the vehicle secure. If you break down on a busy road, stay calm and do these steps. Move to the extreme left shoulder, switch on hazard lights immediately, and guide passengers to the roadside or in front of the vehicle, away from traffic. If you have one, place a reflective triangle a short distance behind the car. Call roadside assistance or the police if you are causing an obstruction. Do not sit inside a disabled car in fast traffic. It is safer to wait off the carriageway. Use PARK. Keep hazards on only when stopped for safety. To make life easier, remember the acronym. PARK. Place only in marked zones. Allow access to emergencies and gates. Read the signs and markings. Keep hazards on only when you must stop. Good parking keeps roads safe, smooth, and respectful for everyone. Every trip is shared space. Whether you walk, ride, or drive, your choices protect someone's parent, child, or friend. India's growth is not only about new roads, it's about how we use them. Signal early, slow near people, and give way when it saves minutes for you, but a life for someone else. Let's turn awareness into action, one calm, careful decision at a time. On the road, the safest number is 0. If you drink or use any substance, do not drive. Plan your ride before the first sip. A designated driver, cab, or public transport. Even small amounts slow your brain and judgment, and mixing with medicines makes it worse. If you feel even a little off, choose not to drive. Cooperate with checks, follow local rules, and look out for friends. Remember, driving under the influence is a punishable offense and the risk is never worth it. Eyes up, phone down. Breathe, scan your mirrors, and make space for others. Pause for people at crossings, read the road ahead, and let patience lead the way. Awareness turns everyday driving into a habit that saves lives, yours included.